Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We're at 5639 Cinnamon Teal Street Southeast here in Salem. We are located at the front of the house. I describe everything as if you're standing in the street facing the front of the home. So we are just to the left of the front door. We're in the corner here to the left of the front door. If you walk to that wall right there, you'd be into the garage. That tells you where we are. So front door is right over there. Anyway, dropping into a 3-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to check the overall condition, serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Waters are running. We are zeroed out here. And right out of the gate here, I'm loving how clean that flow line is. There is zero grease buildup at the base of the cleanout, which is always a good way to start things. Line's transitioning here to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. This is a beautiful example of how to treat a sewer line right here. Rarely do, even on 1-2-year-old homes, very common that I'll see 1/16 quarter-inch thick grease build up throughout the entire line. But it's easy to accomplish. This is a really good example of what a line should look like here, and that's mostly made possible by watching what's going down the kitchen sink drain. Alright, this is the main connection here at about 50, we'll call it 58 feet. We're close enough. We're going to go do some locating real quick just to verify where the line terminates, and we'll pull back in once the line's drained off, get a better look at things. I don't suspect we're going to find anything. It's an extremely clean, good-looking line. Alright, I located the camera head successfully, and where I picked that locate up out in the street there on Cinnamon Teal, and turn around and look back at the house, I'm basically staring straight back at the clean out. The line runs in an overall very straight run out to the street. This line has the really nice advantage of having a lot of downhill advantage from the property. Keeps things ripping through the line like a rocket, which is a good thing. And if you ever did develop a blockage on the outside here, that makes your line a lot more, things break loose a lot easier on these steep runs. Should the grandkids come over and flush a bunch of balls of toilet paper down the line. At least on the outside of the house, it's that way. In general, the line runs down just to the right of the driveway as you face the house from the street. All the 3034, the green PVC there looks great. Those little things poking off the joint right there, those are just little plastic burrs. When they did the saw cut, they didn't sand the joint down completely. They're not root tips or anything like that. The line does a little bit of a zig and a zag here. Overall, though, it runs pretty darn straight. We are just about back to the clean out. We're going to flip the camera around here for a moment, run back to the foundation wall. Everything from the clean out access to the main lateral connection, fabulous condition, super clean, great. I couldn't nitpick it if I tried to. We swapped to ABS pipe right as we go back into the home here. And at this point, we are now back to the foundation wall. Everything beyond this point here is all exposed piping. That's stuff the home inspector looks at down in the crawl space. That's a line to be proud of right there. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time.